there, it's time for 5 Minute Activation. I'm Kanae Corder, best-selling author, international speaker, and psychotherapist specializing in financial therapy for couples. Today, I want to talk to you about a concept that I learned that I love. It's called love or above, meaning that love becomes your neutral. So you don't go down into the negative, you stay at love. And then you go up from there. So you can go anywhere higher than love, but you're going to start with love. And I want you to equate this to your relationship as well as your money. So let's start with your money. I want you to look at your bank account, your checking account more specifically, and decide what amount of money needs to be in your checking account for you to love that checking account. Now, you might say $1 million because that'll bring you bliss, right? You can still love your bank account with less than $1 million in it or $1 billion in it. You can still love your checking account with less than $100,000 in it. What amount of money will allow you to just simply love your account? Maybe it's $100, maybe it's $1,000, maybe it's 1 month of expenses. Because the idea is that you want to look at your bank account and not get upset. You want to look at your bank account and just exhale and feel at ease. And what number would that be? You decide, only you know, it's your number. So find that number and get there. Now that may mean sacrificing a little so that you can hold that number, and then you also have to put some systems in place so that you can create the habit. Now, I am going to upset you a little bit because I've been hearing a lot about blame, and I'm shifting this from about your bank account to your relationship, your love account. And a lot of clients have been talking about blame. It's her fault, it's his fault, right? And what I have to remind you is that you are becoming a winning team in love, life, and money. And if you blame the other person, you're not going to win. You're going to lose. And they don't just lose, you both lose. So you either win and lose as a team, or you don't do anything. Because if you're blaming one person, what you're really saying is, we've lost. Do you understand that? So it might upset you but it really is his fault, right? Or it really is her fault. Well, it may seem like that, but maybe the truth is your blaming is making them defensive. Your criticism of them is making them defensive or making them stonewall. And if you're part of the marriage money mission, then you know that those are part of the 4 horsemen. Those were 3 of the 4 horsemen that are most likely to predict divorce. And if you get to a point where you're criticizing or blaming your partner for all the things that are going wrong in your relationship, including your money, then they're going to get defensive and push back. And you're not a team then. That creates divisiveness. And if you're divided, you're not a team. There is no team that's divided. And the only place you want defense is the 2 of you defending your money. You want to protect your wealth. That is the only place you want defense. Other than that, you need to be a winning team, and you can't do that by blaming the other person. Here's a concept that you may want to try. Now, first of all, do your marriage money mission. You can either do it with me during the marriage money mission, which is starting up in May. The next one starts up in May, and as you know, we do it quarterly. So be a part of the marriage money mission and write out your mission statement. And then you just consult the mission statement when an argument arises. But let's say you don't have one yet and an argument arises. The first thing you want to do is just remember love or above. Address your partner with love. Don't go to the negative. When you start to go to the negative, blaming, criticism, all of those things, then you create this divisiveness and you go into the negative, and it's so much harder to get into the positive. Studies show that for every criticism, you need 4 or 5 encouraging statements to override that one criticism. That's a lot. Now, it's easy for me because I love complimenting people. If you know me, you know that's true. But it could be hard for you if that's not your natural behavior. So I feel that if you embrace this idea of love and above, you may connect with your partner more and become a winning team in love, life, and money. Now, that's our 5 minute activation for today. And that's just a little snippet, but I wanted to give you something so that we can stop all of this blaming and criticism and work together in concert. So, playing some beautiful music with each other. How does that sound? Does that sound good or good? All right, well, go out there and love your partner and love your money. I'll see you soon.